Hi, I'm Adam McKee with Contemporary Woods. Today we're going to do the final steps of adjusting doors and drawers. We've already done the micro steps so you can look at our previous videos, but I'm checking over to make sure that the cabinet fronts are aligned. You can see that there's no gap there with my straight edge. I'm really pleased about that. Generally speaking, the fronts have an even gap. Now, it's a little bit uneven, but like I said, the cabinet needs to get out installed in the field. It also looks good to the eye. So it's a balance between what looks good to the eye and what measures correctly. So we'll find a happy point there. For example, the doors look like they're slightly wider by 32nd or less of an inch. So the gap on the doors is slightly closer, but I want them to look aligned here. When they get in the field, they can tweak them a little bit, but overall we're really pleased with this. So the shelf is in the cabinet. We'll need to pull that out, and we'll need to clean out the cabinet, and we'll need to prepare it for getting the shrink wrap on it. Now that we've done all the quality control on it, that was the previous videos, was all quality control, making sure that everything is clean and ready and square and true, and everything's been adjusted. So the next step is going to be to take the vacuum, and we use Festool vacuums, and I'm going to turn it to a higher vacuum. When I'm done, if I'm taking it back to sanding, I'll make sure I lower the vacuum down so it doesn't suck the sander down. Always leave it better than you find it. Here's the shelf pins. I can pull the drawer out. I don't want to leave any dust in here for the client. That's not professional. These little impressions go a long way for our client. You can see that there's a little bit of splintered wood here. So I'm going to grab it with my finger, making sure that there's no visible chip out. I want to leave it better than I find it. And I want the client to be over impressed with our product. So what I'm not doing is a quick, okay, good enough. I'm going very detailed, and I'm making sure there's no dust in the cabinet. Because callbacks are expensive, and for us to go out to the job site and clean up dust would be a waste of our time. So it's better to take a little extra care now. I'm looking over the doors to make sure there's no dust on the doors. Make sure that everything's been wiped down. Make sure there's no dust on the hinges. Top of the hinges. Look at the drawer slides inside the cabinet. Make sure there's no major amounts of dust there. So next, I'm going to take the shelf out. Now, this is the current orientation of the shelf. The shelf has a label on it, 2.02. That's how we sorted the shelf from the packaging. I want to take this and transfer that to a permanent mark on the edge of the shelf. This is cabinet 2.02. That means wall 2, cabinet number 2. From that, if you look at the back side of the cabinet, Chris, there should be a Sharpie mark that says 2.02. There is. Great. So now the shelf is labeled, and we always label our shelves with the good side up, and you can see the writing. The writing indicates that when it's readable, legible, when you can read the writing correctly, that means that this is the top. Now I'm going to take the sticker off. So now this is labeled. I can put the shelf pins with it. Now this cabinet, oh, I need to check to make sure I got the dust vacuum out of the bottom. Now, I've just discovered sticky goo from the sticker on the cabinet, so I want to clean that off. So I'm going to go grab a cleaner.